welcome to the podcast. Oh, get down. Oh, yeah. Get down with it. Oh, yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Jay's gonna
Let's do
do
Skunks.
the intro. Ooh.
Okay,
Jay.
welcome to episode 18 of the AfterLife Podcast. We're just going to start it with that. Today, we got a lovely crew. Some of it might even say this is the best crew. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We got a diverse group today. We got SquareMario over here.
What's going on?
We have a special child Blondskunk over here.
Oh, thank you, Jay, for introducing me, as always.
And then we also have Reddit famous Jeets the P in the house today.
Woo!
Is that him? Oh, I can't read.
Yeah. He has how many upvotes is it again, GP?
I can't disclose that kind of information.
Yeah.
All right,
you can just tell me afterwards. Just tell me afterwards, okay?
Yeah.
G to the P. He's got a Reddit post.
Yeah.
I posted one time on Reddit and I got a couple of upvotes and then I rubbed it in Skunk's face repeatedly for about I don't know, 2 hours, 2-3 hours.
Yes, you did. And
Just
that's all
2-3
you
hours. I think it was like 5-6. Like,
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know why you didn't rub it in Mario's face over here. Okay.
I wasn't talking to Mario.
You could have went over there, talked to him. Could have went over to Ash. Anybody else who posts on Reddit? You know what I'm saying?
It's
Well,
more
I'm Reddit
fun to
famous
rub
now.
it in your face.
I don't understand. Okay.
Okay. We're going to have to put a halt to that first for a second because we have to mention that we are going to be testing something new where you can suggest topics and questions for the AfterLife Podcast, whether that is in the YouTube comments or you can do it in our Discord at tiny.cc/AfterLife Discord, or AL Discord is the link. So it's also mentioned in the description too if you want to just click that and then plop. There should be a text channel for the podcast. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to do that. We are open to suggestions on, if there could be a process to improve that. But yeah, so we have that going on. And don't forget that we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and also on YouTube with webcam. So if you're interested in that, then do it right now. Smile. There are links in the description down below to all that fancy good stuff. And then also, if you want to check out all the AfterLife members, you can go to streamerlinks.com/AfterLife SMP, where you can also find all the social media to the AfterLife Hub channel. And with that out of the way, you guys can go back to talking about your ego status of Reddit.
Also, we just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Quip. Get your teeth
Whoa,
brushed
whoa,
by
whoa.
Quip.
I don't
today.
see a check entering my bank account.
Get
Oh
sponsored
man.
by Quip and get your teeth shiny.
What's Quip?
It's a lame toothbrush
Quip.
company.
Oh, Quip. Quip. You can get a monthly subscription. Not monthly. Sorry. Every 3 months, they'll send you new toothpaste. They'll send you a battery. They'll send you all this stuff, good stuff. You get a toothbrush and you get the free refills.
Isn't it
every
like
3 months.
$50 or something?
If you use code AfterLife, guess what?
It's free.
49.
You get your first 3 months free. Pog.
Okay, so guys,
fantastic.
I had something I wanted to talk about today.
All right.
God.
It's something
Maple
that's very, very important. We'll talk about that after this, but
Okay.
I have to get to this first. This is very important, actually. This is probably the most important thing that will ever be discussed here on AfterLife.
GP, how bad is it?
What is it?
So last week, I was talking about the rabbit poo outside my
Yeah.
window.
Mhm.
And this morning, I got up. I remembered that, we got a podcast today. And I went outside and I did some testing on that rabbit poo.
Testing.
Yeah. So it's been there for over a year now.
Oh.
And so I poked it with a stick, as you do. And as Jay said last time, it just sort of crumbled. Like, it
Yeah,
just,
dry. This is dry.
it's dry. Yeah. It's essentially like if you've got wet mud and grass and you stick it together and then it dries and then you just poke it with a stick. That's the best analogy I can come up with.
Oh.
Um,
Build
I-
with that stuff.
I'm gonna take a photo and post it on Twitter. I'm gonna link it to the AfterLife Discord. There's actually a huge pile right outside the window.
Oh, okay. So they all pooped in one spot then.
I think it's the collection. I think it's one rabbit who did it all.
Oh.
You think
This
they
is
like
pooping
rake it
grounds.
all together? You think they like rake it together and like collectively do it, or they, what is your hypothesis behind this?
Well, actually, last year there was bunnies like growing underneath the plant, growing under the plant, living
Bunnies?
under the plant, like
Growing.
little baby,
Uh-huh.
little babies. So I think the mother was, and I can swear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the mother was shitting everywhere, and
That's beautiful.
Are they bigger?
the
Bigger
the mud
poops?
the probably I can't really tell a size difference. They just
So,
shit a
Come
lot.
on,
Like,
you're a scientist. You're supposed to be examining
Yeah.
it.
well,
So like,
I'll take a picture and I'll tweet it. You'll see it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
There's
I
a
mean,
big
we
pile.
really want to see that kind of. I mean, I would really like to see the update on that. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe take some in and do a little taste test.
Taste test.
Okay, yeah, like maybe like a sample. Like this is the mom's bunny turd. And
Yeah,
then we have the little boy bunny turd and
Little
the little
boy.
girl bunny turd. Okay.
I couldn't tell gender, but yeah.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
sure
That's
if you-
good. It's
I'm sure you
2020.
I'm sure you just picked them up and like, oh, that's a boy.
Like some of them are darker than the others.
Oh.
Oh, that's probably like a good way of telling. Probably.
Yeah, I think some of them had more nutrition in their diet. Some of them were
Yeah.
eating the leaves, some of them were eating the grass.
Okay.
You know,
Maybe the turds
Mm.
themselves.
the turds. No, the bunnies who were defecating all over my flower bed.
Did they kill any flowers?
There were
Yeah.
there were no flowers to begin with.
Okay. See, that's why they're in there.
And actually, I have a theory, right? Because it's sitting on top of mulch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's not decomposing or composting. Yeah, it's not composting. I can't get that word. Composting. Compost.
Flowers that scare away
Composting?
bunnies.
Composting,
so-
decomposing.
It's I think that's why it's sitting there. It's not gonna go anywhere until like either the sun deletes it or
Deletes.
Okay,
the
here.
water's gonna wash it away. I mean,
Here you go. I found this. So you can get these for your garden. This is it says the unwanted guest. You can buy these flowers and they'll scare away bunnies.
They're
what
so
kind of
cute,
well, okay,
though.
you got what kind of flower?
I don't know. Lantana. That's what it's called, a lantana. Sun-loving lantana bear flowers.
bear
Clustered.
flowers. I got
They look
rabbits.
like a brightly colored confetti.
Geraniums.
They don't like them, apparently. 'Cause
Okay.
It looks like a bear. That's what it is.
I'll see if the garden center has something.
Yeah, you should
Oh.
get that.
They don't like
Alright.
tomatoes or peppers. Okay.
I don't believe that. Well, peppers, yeah, but like tomatoes, I feel like they would just like chow down on that.
They're like
Hmm.
little lawnmowers.
I mean, maybe you can just get like one of those bird sound makers, like to like scare them away with that. Like I know some people do that, right? Or
Oh yeah.
like I know what Beat-Ups had a problem with birds, so he got a bird sound thing, right, at one point,
Mhm.
where it like made an eagle sound to scare away the other birds. So I mean, I'm sure an eagle would kill the bunnies, so pretty sure they would run.
You'd
I've
hope so.
witnessed that before.
You can just clip a sound of like skunk just making some weird noises or something. Play it in your
Okay,
back.
Yeah,
Skunk,
just
make
go to
some weird
stream.
noises. I need you to make some weird noises right now, Skunk.
I don't want to ruin it for Jay. I can't do it.
We're
can't-
not
We're
scrapping this
waiting
one.
now.
I can't do it.
You're
Jay's
not
gonna yell at
awake
me.
enough now, I bet.
Jay's
Come on,
gonna
Skunk.
yell at me.
Well,
No,
no. I mean, the
no,
people in the
say.
car might yell at you. But...
My audio level.
Whoa, don't
don't-
blame this on me. I got told by other people, so it's not my fault.
Yeah, Whitefire.
Whoa,
you still in
shots
caca.
fired.
Huh?
You ain't caca. See, now you're being
we
unprofessional
need a
taking a
noise.
sip while we're
We need a
talking to
noise.
you.
Caca.
Okay, that was the most lame sounding ever.
That's like my running sound when I'm running after them. You know.
When the bird's running
Uh,
after them, or what do you...
No, when the I'm going like this. I'm gonna get you little bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were about to say something else there for a second.
Okay.
Next.
Wow. Well
Uh,
then, I don't
Shall
know.
we move on?
I don't know what we're feeling. Like, I feel like we're kind of all over the place right now.
I feel like
I
talking
think-
about toilets, honestly.
Oh, because of the
Because we just got a
rat
new toilet
poo.
seat over here, and it's
Is it a good
majestic.
one?
Is
Oh,
it
yeah, it's-
carpet?
Nah, it's got it's plastic, but it's like got some nice like curvature to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like your butt sort of just like
sits
sits,
on it
like
nicely.
yeah, it's like it goes in, like it like caresses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you
It's
don't
not
feel
just
like when it's
flat.
plastic, it's flimsy, kind of?
I mean, yeah, they're always flimsy, but like this one it was different. You know what I mean? It was like bowl shaped. It was like almost had like it was different. It was a
Yeah, it
different
was like a
experience.
kind of incline, you know.
So,
Mhm.
Skunk, I have to ask this question. Why did
Yeah.
you get a new one? What happened to the old one?
I think the old one broke. It snapped off. You know how like the hinges on it, they sort of like they start to go with the
Oh.
plastic
Yeah.
ones. They
Mm.
sort of just aggressively pooping. You know, can put a wear and tear on it.
Man, quarantine has really made us, appreciate these little things.
Little things in life. I'm telling you, man. I
Yeah.
love my
Yeah.
toilet seat. It's fantastic. I'm gonna hang it on the wall. It'll be beautiful. Trophy.
Clean it first, right?
No. You want to see the arts of war on it. Like you
The
want to be able
arts
to
of
remember and be
war.
like, that was
Bro.
the time when I Nagasaki the toilet right there.
Oh my
That's the
goodness.
time when Hiroshima came for my dad. This
yeah.
is when the Manhattan Project was started by my little brother. Just
Nice.
making
Vulgar.
nuke references over here.
Nice.
And you know all about that stuff. It's kind of weird.
What? No, that's all just like school
You're
stuff.
the one
you
over
learn.
here is like, hey,
Whoa,
Africa.
whoa. We can't mention that. We're trying to maintain a certain level of
Uh-huh.
appearance here, Skunk. You can't mention that.
I'm not mentioning it. I'm just saying. So you just said, hey,
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think GP's heard it, so it's good. It's
Whoa,
good.
what-
It's good.
Whoa, what picture's that, Mario?
If you guys have ever been to like Asia, I know these are very common, but they have these really fancy, heated
Oh, the
toilet
bidets, yes.
seats.
Heated seats.
Well, not just
Oh yeah,
bidet.
yeah.
I don't really want water
How
up my
long you on that
butthole.
toilet for? You need heated seats.
I don't know if it's winter.
It's a game changer.
You
I
want
mean,
to heat it up. What is that?
Oh, that looks like
Oh, that's the
R2D2.
fancy like $10,000 toilets.
It looks like an Amazon Alexa, but shaped like a toilet.
Hello,
Nice.
you ready to poo?
Oh, a
probably talks
smart
to you.
toilet.
I
Yeah.
ordered more toilet paper.
Oh god.
You, quite frankly, use a lot.
It's like, hey, toilet, wipe my ass.
Hey Alexa, wipe my ass.
Just shoots a
Thank
bunch
you.
of water up your butt.
Damn. But yeah, some
What
Who's
were you
going?
gonna say, Mark?
some toilets, probably got the massage going. I don't know.
Oh man, that would really get some poops going. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Like stimulate the bowel movement.
Okay,
that would
but
be bad. That would be really bad.
so wait. Have any of you guys used the bidet feature where it shoots water up? None of you?
No, I
No,
haven't. I haven't
no.
used it. Does it work?
I'm scared
Is
of
it
What
that.
good?
about you, GP?
No, I've never.
Oh, when
He's
I went to
Canadian.
Korea like 3-4 years ago, I mean, at first I was like, I hear a lot of people say it's a game changer, right? But then a lot of people are like, well, nothing should be getting that close unless it's a piece of toilet paper or a wet wipe. So I'm like, but like, it was like Mario's picture. Like, there's a bunch of different settings on the little remote. I'm like, you can change the temperature of the water. You can change how hard the water shoots. You can make it increase even more to where it's like crazy. And then you can like change it to like spurts, like where like and then heated toilet
That's not
seats
good.
and whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll try it, and it
This
wasn't
is
that bad. It was
luxury.
pretty good.
I mean, good.
I mean, it's not like what you guys where it's like, ooh, it's like it's actually nice because
Well,
like
I
the
can-
water's
I can-
heated, so it's like normal temperature or whatever. Or you can make it that.
Does you ever have a bad poop where you're like, hey, I gotta take a shower now? You know what I mean?
That feels so bad.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what wet wipes are for.
I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta take a shower after one. Like, it's bad. You get some
Yeah.
bad poops where it's
When
like,
you're just wiping and still wiping and wiping,
You just keep going.
like some
and you're
Rhea
like,
coming
how's
out
there
of
this much chocolate down here?
Okay.
Willy Wonka got the work all right with the Oompa Loompas.
The factory pumping or something.
Oh,
It's,
Looking for the
nice.
golden ticket.
taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
This is a great topic, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm learning a lot, you know, like
Yeah,
Are
I
you?
mean,
yeah.
well, now you know the strat. Take a shower after you had a bad poop.
Well, now I really want to invest in one of these, you know, $100, you know, $1,000 toilet seats. You know, that could be.
Well, the
sweet.
toilet seat for the bidet attachment is only like $50, I think, to $100. So it's not that bad, but you just have to like hook it up to your sink, like through the how it gets
Oh.
water. So
Interesting.
Does it come with a remote? Like you said, you can control it.
some of them do come with. Well, yeah, they come with remotes typically, like an attachment or like a little arm, kind of. So it's like.
Wow.
Like, you know how you sit on a plane or a bus and you have like your own little armrest? It's kind of like that. That remote is like an armrest kind of thing.
So it's more of an experience then.
In a way.
It's definitely an experience.
You get to control your experience. Well.
Brand new at AfterLife episode.
Oh, I thought you were looking for like brand new toilet seats.
I was looking.
He was looking. You know he's looking.
Mario's like, gotta get one. Gotta get
I
one
almost
now.
Yeah.
broke my arm. I moved
They
it
have,
like 2 inches and I almost broke it. Like it hurt. You ever do that where it's like I just did it right now where it's like
When
I
you
almost
like
twisted
pull
my
a
arm.
muscle. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't like move it at all. Like I don't understand.
You're getting old.
Oh
I think that
no.
means you gotta like stretch.
You've been on the
I am getting-
computer.
I am getting flabby though. Like I can like, like
Yeah, I mean, you only woke up 30 minutes ago, so
Bad.
your body probably still waking up.
my leg's still asleep. My leg's like, what are we doing? Like, well, he's waking up. It doesn't know what to do.
True. Well, so it kind of seems like, we're kind of mentioning that we're not as productive. So I figured I'd bring it up. Have we been more productive during quarantine or less productive, you think? Like,
terms
has
of what?
quarantine changed? I mean, you're allowed to decide that for yourself. I mean, you could be like, maybe just for content creation, maybe like for your life in general. Maybe you could be like for
Okay.
the gym, the workout grind, Mario over there.
Yeah.
Or hitting on the ladies or guys, whatever.
Here's my okay. So I've been more productive in other areas and then less productive in other areas. So like sleep schedule wise, no bueno. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've been losing it. I woke up 5 minutes before this podcast was supposed to start. Okay, that's bad. Okay, then in terms of content creation, I feel like I've been way more productive. Like way like I don't even know, but I feel good about it. Like I feel good. Like I'm treating it. I'm treating like content production as like my job almost. So like spending all day working on it.
We love that.
So I've
stand
been enjoying it, but when I gotta go back to work, I'm gonna be a sad little Kyle because I'm gonna have to, go back to work.
I'm sorry, you can't call yourself Kyle. We already have one.
Can't have my
Yeah, you're
I'll be a
skunk
sad
forever.
little skunky. It's gonna be so bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it. Like people are freaking out about this. They're like, I'm like, find something to do. You can, you know what I mean? I'm fine. I'm having a good time. I'm you know what I mean? Like making videos, hanging out on Afterlife, and we got so much going on over here, so it's awesome. So sleep
I'd
schedule
say-
wise, that's where I'm failing.
Yeah, like I'm in a similar boat too. Like I've gotten a little bit more productive because now my free time is like all day, and I can spend it on making Afterlife videos. So
Mhm.
I'm in the same boat there.
Hmm.
Mhm.
You don't think you got not as productive in other areas then?
For sure. Yeah, sleep schedule is sort of starting to fall to the wayside, but I think generally I've been able to maintain my level of daily living, I guess.
But is sleep schedule really like something you can be really productive in? Like,
Well,
sure.
it affects your productivity for the rest of the day. Like if you get a bad sleep, your whole day is kind of
Well, you
Or
guys are
you-
talking about like what time you're going to bed, but like I'm still hearing, oh, I'm still pumping out a lot of content. So like maybe you're not
Right.
waking up at the time you want to, but you're
Well-
still getting the right amount of sleep, but you're just not waking up at
right. It's just
whatever
your
time.
day's just shifting.
Yeah.
See, the problem is I wish I could like be like this, where it's like,
Unshifted.
okay, wake up in the morning, have breakfast, make videos. Like I wish it could be like that, to where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm waking up, gotta wake up, do a podcast, gotta, do another event after this, and like, you know what I mean, and then you gotta like, it's just like, I wish I could be a little bit ahead of the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like, and it's not just today, it's more of like, okay, like the days before, it's like, okay, now I'm waking up. Okay, I gotta tweet out a video, I gotta stream, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just wish it could be like I could be ahead of the game a little bit with my sleep schedule. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel about it, at least.
Yeah, like the thing is with me, like whether I like it or not, it's just my most productive hours are probably in the morning because in the past, I'd wake up 6 or 7, go to school, do all the school stuff up until like 3 o'clock, and then you'd go home and I don't know, work on videos, work on other stuff. But right now I'm waking up like almost when school ends. So I just feel like all the productivity is kind of gone, even though I can really just shift it, but it's kind of a hard change. I'd rather just wake up earlier, kind of do videos in the morning or something because that's easier than recording late at night.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
and everyone's around at night too, so it's kind of hard. Like everybody in the house is quiet, so it's a quiet time to record. It's peaceful, or just to hang out. And I find that's kind of the worst time to. Well, it's not the worst time. It's just bad for sleep. Like you should be going to bed,
Right.
getting 8 hours is what I'm
Well, for
trying to say.
me, in the
As long as you're doing that.
morning, it's better because for recording, because
Mhm.
everybody's asleep in my house. Everybody's on the same like level of like, oh, my sleep schedule's messed up. So it'd be nice if I could get up and then record in the morning while everybody's asleep, still sleeping in. But
Mm.
I
Yeah,
feel
like,
Go ahead, GP.
I'm just not getting the 8 hours of sleep. I'm usually getting 7, sometimes 6.5.
Really?
And that's just because, yeah, because I wake up early
Mm-hmm.
and that's just how I stay up late, then I wake up early because I think I don't know if I said this last time, but like I'm trying new sleep technique where I like have the windows open and let the sunrise wake me up.
Oh yeah.
So the sunrise is at like 7 a.m. So I wake up at 7 a.m.
Oh.
But that's also a thing. I should just go to bed earlier. But it's kind of hard to because I want to hang out. I want to play with everybody else.
right.
Yep, all the Afterlife members start joining the Discord at like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. I do agree with you there. It's like, it has been fun like doing that. So, and that's what I kind of look forward to now. But it's also like, oh well, now it's really late. It's like, what am I gonna do? So
Mhm. Like you spend the day working on the episode and then the evening just hanging out because nobody else feels like making an episode.
right, right.
Yeah.
Everybody's done. So it's like the time to where like, okay, after work, going to the pub. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
Mhm. What about you, Jay?
I feel like at night, like it's funny, like I'm so much of an opposite of you guys, like where I feel like I'm the most productive at night. When it literally starts like getting into like midnight time frame, I feel like I'm like productive zone. That is my time to shine. But then there's like a factor that kind of ruins it all for me. It's when my mom is asleep. And then I feel like I can't be as loud anymore. So then it's like that kind of hits my productive zone because that's when I feel like most wanting to do stuff. So
Right.
I don't know. And then typically we're talking, so it kind of doesn't really make a difference. But
Yeah, it
feel
doesn't
like
really
that's
help when
fine.
everyone else is just like hanging around.
Yeah, and then I feel like encouraged to like talk a bit quieter since my mom's sleeping. Like I don't
Mhm.
like I don't know how thin the wall is, and then the other walls before my voice reaches her, even with the door closed. So it's like I don't know. It would be nice to be able to test that, but it's like you can't full. I guess you can kind of. I don't know if you can really test that as easily. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, my walls are real thin.
Yep, Mario's not gonna be able to ever get anything done. But
Wink, wink.
Oh,
Jay,
yeah.
okay.
What?
Okay.
I was just talking about recording, like, or talking to us. Like your mom, might come in or your dad might come in and be like, Mario, go to bed. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And then I even bought a book that I still haven't read yet. See, you guys see it?
Mindset by PhD.
No, by
Phil.
It's
Carol
called-
Schweck, PhD.
Yeah,
By
Carol
PhD.
S.
Dr. Phil.
Carol
goodness.
S. Dweck, PhD. It's called The Mindset: The New Psychology of Success.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
you're
haven't
trying
read
to
it
get,
I haven't read it, but I bought the book because Quabblecop recommended it. So I was like, okay, he said like, that's one of the keys to like him like being a full productive horse, and I just haven't started reading it yet.
How
I
long
don't know,
have
I've
you
been-
been?
I've been putting it off. I just look at it and I'm like, well,
Nah.
typically when I want to read it is like when I'm going to bed, but when I'm going to bed, I turn off the
Well-
lights in my room, so then I can't really do that.
I know this is kind of late now, but audible.com, sponsored by it now. You should get an audiobook version.
I don't
want
want to do that. Like, I want to be
No?
able, like, I even have sticky notes for when I actually start. I
That
can
way you
like
can be
take note of
productive.
tiny things.
You know what I mean? You can be productive while listening to it. And
Yeah, it probably would have helped. No, I was
I know it's
talking to
kind of
Ash.
late now because you've already bought the book, but
I mean, I could return it, but
still.
be like a stupid move or like not a great move for that company that it was bought from under Amazon or seller. So, I mean, it was technically used though. I
That
don't know.
sounds like a good book.
I wanna
A
read
book
it.
about being productive. You
Actually,
should.
there's a really good book I have here. It's like on my little bookshelf. The Magic of Thinking Big. I don't know if you've heard of that one. It's
No,
really good.
don't read books.
Really good. Hold on, let me try to get it. Okay, here we go. By Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, PhD. Is that the same guy?
No, this is Carol.
Oh,
They're both by
This is
PhD. What do you
Carol.
mean? It's
No,
the same person.
Carol.
this is a really good one. Magic of Thinking Big.
Yeah, so I want to read this book at some point. I know Bill Gates recommended it for his reading list, so I should get on it. Yeah, I mean, I look at the little section where like they have their own little page saying like, oh, I dedicate this to blah or whatever. They talked about how like I guess he's a teacher and his students like said, oh, you should write a book and blah blah blah. So it's like about for like business or parenting or let's see what else. School and relationships. So it's like, should read that. Be interesting to see like what the take is or what it is about, or maybe it just isn't for me. But
You're gonna be like just as rich as Bill Gates once you're done with that. Like your YouTube channel is just gonna blow up. The cash is just gonna flow in.
Speaking of that, I had a dream.
Oh
Or
boy.
not last night. It was a
Yeah,
few nights
MLK.
ago. Huh?
MLK, you said I had a dream.
MLK.
I had a dream. Yeah, I did have a dream, like a real dream. I was dreaming about this big house, like this big house, and like you were there, Jay.
AfterLife House.
You were there. I think
Hey there.
it was like
I was probably there,
it was like a
right?
blurred version. No, blurred version
No.
of like King Z, which is weird. I know, but like in my head, I thought that was King Z.
I
know what I
better
mean?
not be in this.
You're not.
You're underage, Mario. Come on.
Runic was
Can't be-
there.
you can't be dreaming about kids now.
Runic was there, and then I forget who else was there. But I think those are like the three main people. I don't know why, but it was Runic, a blurred image of King Z, and then Runic, or you,
Jay.
Jay.
2 Runics.
And 2 Runic.
Hey.
Probably it was a weird dream.
That means
And
possible.
it was just like a big house. Like we had a pool table, we had like the big pool, you
Mhm.
know, with all the floaty things and all that stuff. And then we also had like the big movie theater, you know how they have the movie theater and all
Oh
that stuff.
yeah.
And then each of us had like our own setup. But it was weird. Like I was like, where's Wi-Fi? Or where's everybody else?
Where am I?
And Jay's like, oh, they left.
What?
They quit you. They left AfterLife.
I was like, oh. And I started crying.
What?
It was the weirdest dream, and then that's when I woke up.
Did you start crying IRL?
No, I was like, what just
Your face is
happened?
wet.
Have
was
you ever
bad.
started crying from a dream?
No.
Anybody
Oh.
here?
No.
No.
I wake up in panics though. Like almost like, oh, like you know how you like, oh, you're gonna fall, and then you wake up, you're like, oh, hey, what happened? You know what I mean?
Mm,
Actually, there's a name for that when you wake up, feel like when you're sort of dozing off, and then you suddenly get like woken up.
Yeah, not breathing.
What?
I think you're not breathing when that happens. Like it's like your brain is like trying to wake you up. Or something.
oh,
There was some science thing someone in the Discord sent. I don't know.
wait,
Called a
what?
hypnic jerk.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
when when you start to fall asleep and then you just go whoa, you like wake up. It feels like
Yeah.
you've just fallen or something. Yeah, hypnic jerk.
hmm.
Yeah,
'Cause
someone in the Discord literally sent like a big paragraph. Let me try
Well,
to find this.
What are we talking
I-
about today?
No, it was a while ago.
I might have to have a surgery done on my nostrils because I have a problem where like my nose is like always like stuffed, and I never can like. It's always like I always have like this sinus issue, like all the time. Not like when we have pollen or whatever allergic reaction stuff. It's like all the time. I've had it since I was a kid. My dad had it too. He had to get the surgery done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hmm.
so I'm probably thinking I might have to get that done too. Apparently,
Mm.
it's painful, not fun, because they have to like clear out the thing and it's so bad.
Hmm.
Fun fact: your body does the fake fall thing because your heart rate drops so rapidly it can't tell if you're dying or sleeping, and because it can't take the chance, it rushes the adrenaline through you and makes it so your entire body, falls. Unlike Metal, 2019.
2020.
No, that's
Yeah.
2019.
Oh,
Okay.
Actually, no, it's
Sure.
2018. Sorry.
What? Okay.
2017.
Okay.
I'm
Calm
getting more and more confused here. All right.
Okay. Well, we're going to go from dreams to talking about even bigger dreams.
Oh.
So I think Mario
Okay.
asked this question: will AfterLife SMP ever become the biggest SMP? I mean, I didn't want to like mention group names, but will
This should have
we
been the first
be able to
topic.
be the top dogs?
We can always dream.
Well, I mean, like realistically though, like
Okay. See,
think
I
that's
don't
a
want to
bit
say
steep.
I don't think so because Jason's gonna be like, "Oh, you said that one time, it'll never happen, so therefore it'll never happen."
Well, no, I think logically, I don't think it's possible, right? Like logically, right? If we take a look at HermitCraft, right? They have the biggest content creators, so it's not really logical. And I mean, I think we can become one of the. I mean, I think we're already one of the big small SMPs, right? But like,
Yeah.
we can surpass other
think so.
SMPs to become like the number 2 SMP
Here's
or
what I'll
whatever.
say. I think Legacy is more of a okay, we can definitely get up there with them. I definitely think that.
Jay said we're not name dropping, but that's okay.
I mean, I was
But-
trying to refrain from the question during the
Well,
question.
no,
Kinda sounded bad in the
I
question.
can
Yeah,
name
that's
drop.
fine.
All right, I ain't gonna get in
All
trouble.
right, yeah. Let's
I
let's
love
just
Legacy.
spit
I
it
love
out
it.
there. Yeah.
I love all all the content creators on there and whatnot. But I do think that our SMP can get up to their level. You know what I mean? There's no harm done in that.
Yeah.
But HermitCraft definitely a bit of a stretch. It's going to take a lot more work to get up to a HermitCraft status level, and if we even get there, that's going to be, oof. I mean, that's going to be a lot. But I mean, that'd be like a dream. You know what I mean? Because you got to think
Yeah.
like they have Green and Mumbo. You know what I mean? Like that biggest content creators of Minecraft. So, I mean, if we'll start. We'll take it baby steps.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of chemistry in this group. We have a lot of dedication, and we just
that's the
keep
thing
building
too.
upon that.
Yeah,
We're definitely getting up there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like you said. I mean, there's a lot of with us being friends and stuff. It's kind of different because I feel like a lot of other SMPs they're not really like
Friends.
friends necessarily. They're just doing it for like the content creation, which is that's fine. But like I feel like when you're friends, you're able to kind of relate more. You're able to you feel more comfortable in content, doing collabs and stuff. So
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
flows.
um, so I mean I think that's one of the differences with Afterlife, and I think that's why. And our great community that we have, like with our Discord and everything, already, it's just like awesome. So and just see the comeback of season 3 and how fast it turned around for Afterlife. I
Hmm.
mean, I see great things, and getting up to like a legacy status of level. I mean, I think that would
Mhm.
definitely be really cool to see. So, but
Interesting. GP, what's your version of this take?
he's quiet over there.
I can't see his facial reaction, so I'm like, GP's
You
like
could be like, he'd be like, nah,
dissect
that's
his
not
brain.
All right. Let's begin at the beginning here.
Okay.
Uh huh.
Oh
Let's
gosh.
go.
So I was just referencing the magic of thinking big, seeing if there's any like topics I can apply here. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, you have to think big to make it big,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and do what you do the best you can, like the best we could possibly do it. Like, for one, we have this podcast,
Yeah.
right? I can't think, and maybe my knowledge is very limited in this area, but I can't think of another SMP that has a podcast.
A lot of SMPs start a podcast when they see our podcast. That's typically what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go,
true.
right?
Mindset,
You're
dude.
you're in the forefront of that already.
HermitCraft, come on.
That'd be great.
So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I think it's definitely possible if you want it to be a thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you believe it, you can achieve it, sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm.
Obviously, you have to take. You have to
Take
think.
action.
Yeah, exactly. You have to
Mhm.
want it to. What did I say? Believe it. God, I even forget now.
I don't
What
know.
did I
Just
say?
have the drive. Just have the drive.
Yeah,
Go
just
for it.
have the drive to do it, and I think all of us do. I mean, I don't think there's anybody who doesn't.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
that's the reason
that's
why we're all doing this.
exactly, and that's like I think seen, like, I even see it. Like, everybody wants to be there
Mhm.
and make the best content they can.
Mhm.
So you already got that going for you.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
keep up the activity level that we have right now, um, I think we'll be definitely doing something great here. So,
Yeah, I mean, just like adding on to that, I feel like we're already doing a good job with like
mm-hmm.
just thinking of innovative things to keep pushing us to that next level. We're starting all these different group events. We already have like periodic meetings to sort of bring us together more and keep us organized. And I
Yeah.
know like a lot of other smaller SMPs don't necessarily do that. You kind of just play collab here and there, but you don't
Yeah.
really have that core.
Well, I feel like a lot of SMPs that I've known that are smaller, and trying to get started, and this could be like some like advice for them, but um, aren't as organized and aren't
Mhm.
as well put together. They're sort of just started up, and then let's see what happens, and then nothing happens. A month later, 2 months later, it starts to dwindle down. There's not as much planning that goes into like a season, like Afterlife. For season 3, yeah, it was started on like a meme. Oh, let's bring it back. Let's see what happens. But there was still a lot of planning involved. I felt like
Yeah.
Good job, Jay.
more
GG.
so than you know Yeah, more so than like a lot of other SMPs, and I just think that is just one of the main things that makes Afterlife stand out is that there is just a lot of behind the scenes work that a lot of people don't see, or maybe you do see, but it's you know, there's a lot of planning, is what I'm just trying to express. Um, so a lot of work goes into Afterlife, thanks to Jay mainly, and that's just really that whole idea of Afterlife. So, yeah.
What do you think, Jay? I can see you're thinking.
Well, I mean, I'm just like letting in all the compliments right then and there, and like,
Just
I mean,
absorb it.
it is. Yeah, I'm raising my ego. I'm feeling like GP for a second, but like, I'm still like half a pedestal down from GP.
You're not like, oh
you're
yeah,
probably further
yeah,
than
give me
that.
some of that.
Keep
that's
telling
how
me
GP
more.
is.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. He's not trying to rake it in.
But I mean, I feel like it's true, right? Like, I feel like when we had all the new people join this past wave, they were like, "Oh, you're really, really organized." It's like, yeah, we're organized to the root, everything. But
Right.
yeah, I feel like a lot of people end up telling me that other SMPs, they don't have meetings as frequently. Like, I think we tried to invite somebody and they were kind of like telling me something, and they were like, "Oh yeah, our SMP only had meetings like every couple months," and I'm just like, what? I mean, I guess, there might be logic behind it. Maybe they don't have anything to talk about. Like, some meetings are a bit more difficult if you don't have anything to talk about, so there's really not much of a point. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like I can stretch some things to where like there's something to talk about, or we have events to plan or podcasts to talk about, streamathon, etc. Just
Right,
getting
right.
feedback in general, or talking about a role play, or talking about anything that could be related. So I mean, and then the meetings are a great way for you guys to like just interact. Like, a lot of us, can't interact with each other in the meetings like that once every like few weeks to like be able to force an interaction kind of, or like just be in the moment and see what everybody's like. So
Right.
so I mean, it's just neat to think that we have a lot of things going on, and hopefully it transpires into better and cooler things for us.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing. There is a lot of things going on. Like, I think our Discord, like I could compare our Discord to other Discords, right? And again, not mentioning any names, but our Discord, I think is one of the most active Discords.
Yeah.
I mean, it's thanks to the people that's in it, but it's like I've never seen a Discord so active. Like, just there's constant conversation going on. I mean, we have the Minecraft screenshots channel, we have the memes channel, and all that stuff to keep it going when it's a little bit stale. But just usage wise, it's just fantastic. I wouldn't want to be in any other Discord. You know what I mean? Like, anybody's personal Discord, I wouldn't want to be in it because everybody they know is in Afterlife. First of all, second of all, I don't think it would be as active, and the Discords I've seen aren't. So it's like, what's the point? So that's the other thing too. Yeah. So you just have a lot of things going for us, like you said, Jay. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, fun stuff planned for
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you,
We
Jay.
got a big.
What is
fun-
that?
What is that? What are you holding?
So this
Big.
is
like-
one of those for the
Oh, his
blinds that fell off at one point,
Oh,
and it's from my other room, but like now I have it in this room because occasionally my dog will lick himself for days, and like, so that's why you'll see me look down over here, because I'm looking at what he's doing.
you hit
And
it?
well, no,
Eating your dog.
no, like
Wait.
typically I just like if it gets
Okay.
near him, like, because he's blind, he can't tell what it is. He'll be like, "It's a foreign object, run!" So
Oh.
he'll like immediately stop. So, but like, I don't like poke him hard. I'm just like,
like
Boink.
boink. Like,
Yeah.
I'm literally just like brushing his fur, really. But like, that's why you saw me looking there. I'm just staring at him, itching himself or licking himself, because I can hear the licking through my headphones. I'm like, oh god.
no, it's the worst sound. My dog does that too, and they don't stop. It's like so weird.
And I can't
No,
reach him from here, so it's like,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we do have a lot of fun stuff planned. We have the lovely Arena Duos event that we got later today. Skunk mentioned that we have something to record after the podcast, and that is that. So, I mean, I don't know.
Right.
Do you guys have any takers on who's gonna win, or what's going to be the big thing that happens? Like, is there gonna be like, what's it called when the underdog wins? Because I don't even know who's versing who yet. Because I'm waiting until we actually get into the arena.
I'm gonna make my prediction right now. This is a pretty bold prediction. Ash and I are gonna win.
I don't think so.
Well, yeah. So unfortunately, we are gonna win. And we're gonna do it in style.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
We're gonna put some bandanas on. We're gonna look like we're there to win.
Okay.
We're gonna play our best game, and if anyone beats us, you're gonna regret it.
Well,
Wait.
here's which team I think is gonna win.
Oh,
Okay.
let's just list off the teams. How about there's 6 teams, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Let's off.
So, okay, the first group here is Hugh and Jay. Jay, you've got a very interesting opponent.
You mean
teammate.
teammate.
Sorry, not opponent.
Opponent.
Okay.
Yeah,
group one.
wait.
Could be an
You know
opponent.
my opponent?
I mean,
You and Jay are group 1. Group 2 is Winter and Skunk.
best team.
I mean, I
Also
can say the
interesting
team names if you want.
combination.
Oh yeah, sure. Go with that.
So we got
This is-
Team Terrific, which is Ash and GP. We got Cheap Cheeps, which is Mario and Puffing Fish. We have Art on Fire, which is Art and Whitefire. We also
Okay.
have Vikings, which is Runic and King Z. We have Team Wink, which is Skunk and Winter. And we have Queebin' Out, which is Hugh and Jay.
As Winter would say, we're going to seduce our enemies. So
Jay, what was your team name?
Queebin' Out.
with love.
What?
Like
Queebin'
cool
Out.
whip or cool whip? Cool whip. Say it.
Queebin' Out.
Say cool whip.
Cool what? What?
Say it again.
Queebin' Out.
Quee.
What? You're saying weebin out.
Queebin' Out.
Weebin out.
H''WEEBN.
Okay, so out is from your name, H is from Hugh, and then it's weeb, like weeaboo, right?
Weeb, like anime
Yeah.
weeb.
Weeb and out.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay.
You'll get the picture when we're in the arena.
Picture.
It'll be-
Okay.
Oh no, they're gonna. I know.
Yeah, that's what the
Oh, yeah, I'm
Snapchat
excited.
was.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho. Okay.
Too
So what
elaborate.
are your predictions then?
I think Artorian and White are gonna go pretty far.
I think it's Hugh and Jay. I think
win?
they'll probably do. Yeah.
See, it's hard to tell because like there's that person of like unknown on each team. Like I don't know how Artorian is. So I'm like,
Right. Oh, yeah,
can
true.
White carry, or is like Artorian like just as good as White, and then they're gonna demolish. Runic has
Right.
King Z, so I don't know if they'll go as far based off our practicing, but maybe King Z shows up for that. There's Wintertooth, which I'm like, I don't have any clue about. We got Puff, where I think we did it during the streamathon where he died a
There's
few
one
times,
match.
right?
Yeah,
So
1 or 2.
who did he play against in the streamathon thing? Was it only you, Mario?
Skunk. He played against Skunk once. I don't think he ever fought me. I fought Kyle and Kyle.
I think he fought me twice. Puffing Fish did. So
And then you gave him like a pity prize.
I
Yeah.
gave him. I'm like, here, have this back. I won. No.
So I do think Ash and I are gonna win because I'm just like the greatest PvPer of all time.
Yeah.
And
I
we
see
have
you.
Ash who can butterfly click, he was telling me yesterday. Which is when you use 2 fingers on the same mouse key.
Okay, well, that's not the right
But
version
you don't need
of
that.
Minecraft.
Well, he's gonna tickle you to death. That's the whole point.
Oh, gosh.
Just get the knockback in. Doesn't matter about
What?
the damage. Just-
Terrible
gonna- yeah.
terraforming over there. Good lord.
No, terrific terraforming.
Team
Terrible.
Terrific.
That's slander, Skunk.
Team Terrible or whatever. Whatever. It's
Yeah, I mean, my terraforming company did not contact me before they started work on the industrial district. Just
called.
saying.
Also, Also, I was looking at the banks on KB's River. That really wasn't, fully fleshed out, and I was like,
Ooh.
hmm.
You guys are good. This is
Terrific terraforming. I don't know.
no. Please stop.
Skunk.
I know a specific hitman.
Skunk, you don't have 26,000 upvotes on Reddit though, so
Thanks, Mario. You've got my back.
yeah.
Actually, I just realized now it's us four who went against each other in the Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
It's the crew.
That's true. Yeah,
And we
kicked
know
you guys
who
in the butt.
came out on top in there.
Okay, well, there's a couple things I want to say about that.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
What?
that White's eggs mysteriously disappeared.
Well, Ash's
you
eggs
watched the
mysteriously
video.
disappeared into somebody
No.
else's pile.
But it wasn't mysterious because he was open about it. He's just like, yo, can I join? I'm like, yeah.
Who
So
wants to
I
recap
think
what actually happened?
there's some bribery going on, behind the scenes here.
He's going to recap it.
I guess okay. So essentially, there was a Easter egg hunt put on by Artorvian, and
Mm-hmm.
there were 4 types of eggs you could find hidden all around the Afterlife server in chests, furnaces, hoppers, that sort of thing. And there's common, rare, uncommon, legendary. And Mario and I teamed up, and then Skunk and Jay teamed up, and then White seemingly joined them at the end. But Mario and I were by far the strongest team.
We found
in terms
so
of our
many.
collaboration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Collaboration? I don't know. That seems to be a bit of a stretch, sir.
I mean,
GP, didn't you get abandoned a few times while fighting
that
us?
was-
No, it's not.
Didn't your
abandoned.
teammate say forget your stuff and basically left you to die?
Yep.
now that I think about it, Mario,
Your
you
teammate
did
also
do
stole
that.
my elytra.
No, it wasn't like
Wouldn't get it
that though.
back.
Like,
Well,
your
you-
teammate over here seemed to put you at risk and left you to
Yeah.
die multiple times, like only cared about his own life.
No, you're twisting it. I had so much faith in GP that he could take care of himself.
Oh, so you did that after
And I
he got
died.
like, a few deaths and then kept doing it again until you got 7 deaths or
listen,
whatever it was?
Listen, I came through at the end, okay? I stood my ground.
It's like
Came
sending your
through.
teammate in. At,
I died, though.
Disarm the
Matt.
bomb. Go ahead. Go disarm the bomb. You'll be
It's
fine.
okay.
I'm gonna go run. You know
I'll
what
just
I
be
mean?
watching from over
Both
here.
died. No, it's
Behind
not
the
like
blast
that.
field.
You guys are kind of,
Just
Mario,
saying. That's
you
exactly
did
what you did.
You did leave me. I do remember that.
Yeah, I did
now I
leave
can confront
you.
you about it.
but there were some circumstances that came with that.
You also
I was
lied too.
I was offered a good bit of egg.
Why who to leave who?
Okay,
You
so
know-
okay.
Wow, betrayal at the scenes here.
That
It
is
is not betrayal, okay?
It is
That's all
betrayal.
I'm hearing.
I was prioritizing our, overall victory rather than, we're trying to win the war, not the battle here. That's what I'm
Well,
trying to
look
say.
at how that
Ah.
turned out.
It didn't happen though.
Okay, we were in the lead, okay? I'll say
Yeah, but
that
not.
much. No,
See,
we
that's
were.
that's the
We
key
were.
word there.
That's the thing.
Were.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then some
Were.
sneaky business happened with Whitefire's egg, so,
Was it really
the
sneaky
word
or
is
not?
not
I don't think it was really
Sneaky.
sneaky.
I mean,
It
one could
seemed
argue
a
your
little bit
business with Ash
sneaky.
over there. You got him over here like, you want to buy a couple legendary eggs for 3 diamonds?
That's not
he's
sneaky
over
though.
here
We're
selling
pretty
your
open
eggs.
about that.
Mm-hmm.
And
We're
then,
pretty open about that.
I'm
not
pretty
gonna
open
lie.
about my business.
Well,
Gonna have to
Until
get
the
Sheriff
last
Smoke
minute.
on the scenes here.
yeah, from what it seemed like, you guys were just like, a 2-team, and White was, very, very independent. It seemed
Well,
like
White is independent. He went, he got in, well, I got in contact with him and, some deals were made and, we went about our day.
well, did he get a share of the prize? Because it seemed like,
He
It's
got
just you
his
guys.
own proceeds and then we went on our own way.
The
Okay.
rich get richer.
Yeah, that's what.
It always happens in
Yes.
Afterlife.
Yeah.
We got shulker boxes.
Oh, we haven't even distributed our own prize
know.
amongst us. It's just still there waiting.
This
Look
was
at
just
that.
sitting there.
Yeah, Mario
Yeah.
gave me the stuff immediately after we became second place.
Well, no, it's in Skunk's mailbox still.
All right,
See,
guys.
look how
I'm
rich they
gonna
are,
go
Mario.
grab
They don't
that
even
real
need
quick.
it.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't
that's
even
true.
need it.
I think I'm at. Well, no. I think I'm trying to be private about how much diamonds I have now.
Please, please, we've had enough.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. We'll have. We got
Mr.
the arena
Bill
duos,
Gates over
so
here.
whoever wins gets a nice chunk of diamonds from that. So that should be fun.
I want those diamonds.
How much
Yeah.
is a nice chunk, by the way?
I don't know. See, typically I kind of decide like when we're about to start, because like
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be a measly 10 blocks, right?
I think there's 40 diamond blocks in the creeper tag fund at the moment. And I'm not sure like when our next event is and how often we're going to keep using it. So that's the problem, like kind of gauging it, right? So like if we do a UHC, right? Or another big event, like what is that going to be? Like shouldn't the stakes be higher for a UHC than for arena duos, right? Because like UHC is like a longer thing. There's more RNG at stake. There's blah blah blah. You actually fighting people too, possibly in the end. So like, I feel like there's a lot more involved for a UHC to where that should be prized more higher than everything else, right?
Right.
I mean, I don't think we have to worry about that. We got Mr. Philanthropist over here. He can offer up some of his personal.
Well, one of the
wealth.
things I want to do for the UHC is bet.
Ooh,
But
Can you even do that?
bet.
what do you mean? Well, I
I mean,
don't know. See, I don't know how it's
underage.
gonna work.
I
It's a
mean,
bit
it's sort of
difficult.
internal. Yeah. I don't.
Bet on yourself.
Well, yeah, it's like, are you gonna bet on
but
yourself or
you're
bet on
competing.
Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense.
Just bet on somebody else.
Bet on someone else. Just throw the game.
Yeah, that's the thing that kind of sucks.
Well, that could be
I
interesting.
don't-
Everyone
I
just starts
don't know.
betting on one person so that they can
Mhm.
distribute.
Be really interesting.
We'll see.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Okay,
Still
but
to be determined.
yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know. Whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Quit yawning, Skunk. Wow.
I'm out
You
of
should
coffee.
be awake by now.
He clearly doesn't want to be here with us.
I'm out of coffee, bro.
How many cups you need? You already had 2. They're not
no,
small cups.
No, well, no. They're not my typical.
They're pretty big.
Not my caramel macchiato I get from Dunkin' Donuts. I've been missing my Dunkin' Donuts. I caved in. I got my Papa John's on Thursday
Mhm.
night. Caved in, got my Papa John's.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, after I ate that, I wish I didn't actually, because my over here was hurting. Over on this side of my chest, I was like, "Oh God, I'm gonna have a heart attack." I had like the cheese sticks. You could get the cheese sticks, and I had a sausage and mushroom pizza. That was delicious, but after effect, ooh, I was feeling bad about that. So, I don't
Poor
know.
thing.
I don't know. I don't think I can
Poor.
have my Papa John's anymore. I think I gotta start eating better or something.
I'm pretty sure you probably just ate it too quickly or had too much of it.
Probably too much.
That was greasy.
Usually my problem is I'll eat too much of it and then I'm like dying.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't know.
Can I bring up a topic that's completely unrelated to your stomach hurting?
Yeah.
All right. The new Nether song. What do you guys think?
And
Pigstep.
GP, I was expecting like a transition. Like I was having a transition ready, but like
that was a
okay.
hard
Transition. You
transition.
gotta
If you
have
want to do a
like
transition,
good,
go
you
ahead.
gotta have like a good transition.
All right.
hold
Well,
on.
speaking of your grumbling stomach and the grumbling noises of the Nether, what about the Nether music?
Pigstep.
Yep. There you go. See, look at that.
Pigstep music disc. Thoughts. I love it.
All right.
Best
Hold
song
on, I'm
in
trying to
Minecraft.
find it really quick.
It's really good.
Break this in half.
It's all right.
You don't think it's the best Minecraft music
The
disc?
hyperlink is not accurate.
No, I do think it's pretty nice. Like when I listened to it at first, I do like it, but it's definitely different. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely way different from any of the other music discs. I would personally like to see a whole fleet of Nether discs, like a whole You know how we have all the ones in the overworld? Like, have, like, a whole bunch for the nether. And I think that'd be
Yeah, that
super
would be cool.
cool. Instead of having just, like, the one odd one out, like, have a whole bunch that are, like, similar by that artist. That way it seems
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
the nether sounds different.
Kind of
You know what I
feels
mean?
like jukeboxes are like very
Right.
underutilized right now.
I
Yeah,
still
and you
think
can
they are.
Yeah.
Regardless, even with new music discs, I feel like I'm still never gonna use it.
well, what Kyle's doing with
You can have a
Yes.
the
party.
jukebox is really nice. I think that's really, really cool. I've still
What is he
never seen
doing?
that done. Well, where he basically puts he puts his own music on the music disc and you can play it through the music box.
It's like a
Which
resource
you can
pack?
hire from his new shop that he made
That's
during the
his shop.
streamathon.
That's his shop idea.
Yeah, he's pretty
Oh.
cheap too. I think it's like a diamond and a half blocks.
Yeah,
So like 15, 20 diamonds.
highly worth it. So,
Did he make you a song?
oh yeah, he made me a bunch of songs.
Mm. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
thinking of getting him to do a song, but I'm trying to plan some things out first before I get going on that. But
Yeah.
do love Pigstep. Just don't think I'm ever actually gonna play it though, because I don't have Minecraft music on to begin with. But I guess there's like the note block section too, and I
There's
don't
like a
even.
different section for it, yeah.
Yeah, so like there's two things, but like I don't think I ever care enough about a music disc besides, oh my gosh, I got a music disc. Now it's gonna sit in this chest forever.
I feel like if you wanted to listen to it, you just play it on YouTube.
Yeah, or Spotify.
Right, or Spotify, whatever. Um, that's why I think it'd be cool if they had like a whole bunch of them, right? Like a whole bunch of the Nether disc. Um, I think it's a cool idea. I mean, we've been wanting this for. I think people have been asking for this Nether music for a while now, and it's cool to see that we're finally getting it. But um, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool if they had like another jukebox, the Nether version of the jukebox,
I don't think so. I don't think we need that.
Netherite jukebox.
No, that's too expensive, man.
I
There
I
you
don't
think
think
go.
anyone would craft it.
I think they need to make it easier for us to have our own custom versions of songs, right?
Yeah, I
Like
know. Yeah.
so like just doing that. Like if they made it where we could have more than whatever the set amount of music discs there are, then I think that'd
Mhm.
be perfect. But I know they
Right.
probably don't want to do that. Or that's probably tedious. Just like I think they should do that with pictures or whatever. Like that'd be great. It would make our lives a lot easier and more innovative as content
Mhm.
creators, but that is not on their agenda, sadly.
No.
Mm.
I think it's not like a feature, like a jukebox or paintings or whatever, not like a solidified thing. They're not really like the main thing to worry
They're
about.
not, but like I
And I
feel
really
like
wouldn't want them worrying about it, to be honest.
I kind of want them to because I feel like it would make everything a bit more innovative or more appealing. Like if we could do more things with paintings, right? You know, I feel like that can
Yeah.
make things a lot better. If like maybe the paintings could be transparent, like that's what some resource packs do, where they could have the banners or whatever with them. Like
Hmm.
if some
Hmm.
paintings were transparent to where they had like a certain different look to them, or I mean,
Right.
you could do that yourself. That'd be nice. Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's. I personally want them to worry about like other things. You know,
Cave
vertical
update.
slabs would be nice.
Cave
Nice.
update.
Wait, what'd you say,
Cave
Skunk?
update. Honestly, vertical slabs, but like the cave update. I
All
don't
right.
know.
You want to hear my take on the vertical slabs?
Interesting. They
You
hear
don't want
everybody's
'em.
take.
All
You
right.
don't
All right.
want 'em.
Here it goes.
Ash doesn't
So
want him.
Why?
you don't want them. I think you've already kind of got them with the way the walls are.
No, it's not good enough.
You
No,
can't
here,
put
listen.
items like I don't know.
You can't. Yeah, you can't. I think you're gonna say this, but you're gonna say you can't do furniture inside your house. Like, you can't put a crafting table at the wall messing up. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
you can't, there's certain things you can't do. It's not fully there yet. And I experimented a whole bunch with the slabs or whatever the things are called, the walls.
Mm-hmm.
They are better. It's much better. It's very cool, but they're not on the level of vertical slabs. I don't care how much people say they are. They're not. We
Yeah, but
basically have
I
vertical
don't
slabs
think
now.
they're ever gonna.
I don't think they want to. I don't think that's their. I don't think they're because then they're like, oh, now when we add a new block, we got to add slabs, we got to add vertical slabs, we got to, and they want to.
It's not that hard though.
I know, but they don't. For some reason, they
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
don't
do
know.
that.
I mean, I'm sure it probably will suck if they have to update a bunch of the old blocks, but like, you get into the rhythm, then it'll be fine. Like, if you start now while we have less blocks, then it'd be easy in the end,
Right.
right? Because like, if you have to do it from intent, like, okay, 2 years from now, when you've already added probably like 100 new blocks, like, of course it's gonna suck. You just added 100 new blocks that you have to do right then. But
Well, now they have Blackstone. They have the polished Blackstone. They have, you know what I mean? So,
Blackstone's very cool.
concrete slabs and stairs are they're overdue. We need them.
yeah,
Modern builds are going to excel. They will excel so much from that because it's the different shapes you can get from it. It's a missed opportunity. It really is. Because like Blackstone like unlocks so much for building, but like concrete slabs and stairs would be so much better. It would just be change everything.
Mhm.
So even for making letters in Minecraft.
mm-hmm.
Like, you know how people do like the letters? Concrete would be perfect for that, but you don't have slabs and stairs for that. So,
Yeah, you're missing out right there. Like, just
Mhm.
something that would make sense for that.
right. Right. And a lot of people use concrete. Look at HermitCraft. All the builds on there, or most of them, use concrete. So
It's a shame. It's such a pain in the bum to
Mate,
collect. Yeah. I wish you could
Yeah.
just throw a stack into the water and it turns into concrete.
I don't know. I think they could probably do something with a cauldron that make like some
Yeah, I see what you're
interaction there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cauldrons
up the
don't really
water.
get used. Like, what you're supposed to use them for making potions, but people just literally put down their water bucket and then use that instead of the actual cauldron. Or I guess they put water in the nether in the cauldron, right? So you can get yourself out of fire. Is that what it is? I mean, that's the
Yeah.
only other real use for it.
Well, actually, okay, now this is big brain time here.
Oh, big brain
Mhm.
GP.
You can use cauldrons
Mm-hmm.
to remove the dye on your shulker box.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And your
can you
leather
just dye it
armor.
a different color?
Yeah,
though?
you can just dye it a different color.
Okay, you know what? It's a feature.
I'm just saying, like, why would you want to? I mean, yeah, if you wanted to get that weird purpley color of the shulker box, but if you just want a different color, you just dye a different color.
It's a feature.
Happily.
Cauldrons are useful. Never say they're not useful, Jay.
I mean, they make a great sink. They make a great
Hot
sink.
take.
Yeah,
that's
they're
about
cool for decoration. That's about it.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
Potted plants. But other than that,
I mean, they are gonna be kind of cool for the UHC because if you fall into lava in the nether or something, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we already
Oh,
know a
another
lot of you guys are
UHC?
gonna make it to the nether. Come on now.
Whoa. Ever thought of
My
this? Another
team will make it to
UHC?
the nether. Well, yeah, our UHC will have a nether, you just won't have the end.
No, I'm saying the full game is in the nether.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Right? As soon as the
Oh.
update drops, you do a 1.16 nether. Because you can have respawn points. Oh, not that that really helps, but
Oh no,
wood?
we would have to finick with that
gold?
idea, I think.
Yeah, maybe a data pack might help out with that.
You'd probably need some data packs to make that like more easier to play with, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because what you can only get like gold nuggets through the nether, so you probably have to
Like-
change how the golden apple recipe works then.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm torn on that idea.
And then I guess food too. I don't know what's the food source in the nether at the killing those hoglins,
pork
right?
chops. Just pork chops.
But those do like 5 hearts
Well-
of damage, so I don't really see that happening. Or
Can't you
it
make, like,
probably
mushroom-
instantly.
Mushroom soup?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
yeah.
That'd be such a painful thing.
That would be.
I got my next idea for creeper tag for you, Mario.
Oh.
Oh my.
Thank
Why
you,
me
GP.
though? Why me?
Cause you're Mario. Oh, I guess you're Luigi at the moment, but yeah.
Oh my.
I already know what it is.
Oh, by the way, I need a creeper tag idea at some point from you guys or recommendations for Ash because I creeper bombed him last night, so need ideas. But yeah, it's interesting.
And we creeper tag GP over here, me and Mario.
And then Mario got
How
creeper
those-
tag.
How those cookies tasting?
You alright,
GP?
GP?
He's
You having
crying.
flashbacks?
Wait,
just-
That was so funny. I watched
I-
the video back and I was just cracking up.
I
Oh
wish
my
I was
God.
recording. You guys should have told me, or like I wish I knew.
Well, we
because
can't tell you.
tell you.
You're
Right.
about to get off too, and then
Oh.
Mario just screams at you.
Wait,
He's like,
wait.
wait,
log off.
wait. And I was just like, you can't tell him, wait.
He's gonna leave.
Yeah,
It
like
was so
as
good.
okay, well, what did you guys do? You came through my nether portal. You
Yeah.
went to my satellite dish. I was just standing AFK on the parking lot,
Yeah.
and I was like, I gotta get off for the night. It's really late. And then I like see you guys later. And then Mario just messages wait in the chat. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll just sit
I'm
here.
like, I have to think of something. He's like, what do you want? I'm like,
And
And I'm just drop down. Dropped
just-
it on him.
staying AFK, like not doing anything. I tab out of the game, go watch like a YouTube video or something, come back. I come back. The first thing I see is a creeper fall right in front of me and blow up. I'm like, what?
Yep, you die.
I
That
died.
was so good. And my view of it, you just went poof, and your character went up in the air, and I was just like cracking up. Like that picture. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the video comes out. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah. I had Curse of Vanishing pants on, so thanks for that, guys.
Well, you mentioned that. You can come on
Yeah,
down to
okay,
AllOutJay's End City. We lowered our prices on all of our armor and tools, so
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Just saying.
I'm good.
oh,
can-
wait, I just realized those are the pants you won from Easter.
Yes.
oh.
It's come
They're
full
gone.
circle.
He lost more of his items.
The rich get richer. Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you. Well, creeper tag, man. What a wonderful thing. Everybody's well, I think we're missing 3 people in total out of the whole group, so it's not
It's good, man.
horrible, but it's like now we have like more of an even playing field
More-
to choose
more
from, more
options.
targets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a dead game for a while.
Yeah, but now
We've revitalized it.
Well, that's because there was like what, only like 8 members at the time, something like that.
Well,
Half of what we have now.
Well, we had what, like 9 or 10 members, right, at one point, and there were still only the 6 of
Yeah.
us, or 7.
Now we have more. It's more
Yes.
fun.
Now we fill out the whole page in the Minecraft book. It's beautiful. I get to
Mhm.
bomb somebody else.
Can I like quit the game if I
No, you
Die so
can't
much?
leave now.
Once you signed up, you're in.
okay.
Yep, it's
Locked
in
in.
the fine
Part of,
print.
part of the contract.
fine print? I didn't read any fine print.
Also,
It's-
we're not allowed to just like log out when we see a creeper, right?
Combat log.
I mean, that'd probably be kind of cheap, but
Yeah, I was so tempted to do that a couple times, but
I should have
set
done
my
that.
fate.
I got you.
I mean, you should be ready to just hit away or run away. I don't know.
Combat log.
You gotta watch when you're streaming. I feel like you're a high target when you're streaming.
Me?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
anybody. When anybody's
Yeah.
streaming, it's because you're gonna get stream sniped. That's for sure.
Prime target. Okay. Well, we're talking about, if you're gonna be the last in creeper tag, right? Are you gonna
what?
be able? Are you, kind of like if you're gonna be able to live or die, or how long can you make it through a stream without getting creeper bomb? Well,
Oh.
I was trying to stretch the transition into this.
I
But
was like, where are you going with this?
I was gonna.
Transition.
Will we last as long as HermitCraft, or what about Legacy? Man, we're name dropping here right now. I mean, we technically
Last
already
as
lasted
long?
longer than Legacy, right? We started before them.
Mhm.
True.
It's hard to say. Like, what determines longevity?
Mario, what do
Uh,
you mean by longevity?
What do I? Did you say Mario or me?
Mario, because he's the one that made the question. So I'm just curious what his version of longevity was. Was it just like the lifespan of the group?
Yeah, just like how long we'll be around on the server, making content, just staying as a group. I guess if the Minecraft server ends and we somehow are still doing other stuff, then that doesn't count
Mhm.
as much.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's the server. How long the server lasts, throughout whatever season.
I think this season has a lot more opportunity to last a while.
Yeah.
Um, just because of the people that are in it, and also just like like we talked about before in private, with the maturity level of everybody being different, and everybody being older in the group makes a big difference for how long we want to last. And also, I know a couple people mentioned like the quality of content as well, and it's just different. This season, I feel like there's more hope for it lasting a while, which is
Ooh.
nice. So, and not just the season in general. Obviously, we'll have to come to reset at a certain point because people will get bored of this season. I'm sure. Where
Yeah, I don't get bored.
there'll come an update where we want to kind of redo everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
But yeah. So that's just I think there will be a lot of opportunity for this group. So, general.
All
Yeah,
right, yeah,
like
I just oh, you go first.
no, you go because I didn't have a fully fleshed out idea.
I was just saying I looked at the start of HermitCraft season 1 and that was April 2012. So they're 8 years old now.
You're gonna
Wow.
outlast them by another 2.5 years then.
Yeah, we were like 2014, right?
2014, December 21st is when
I
season
think
1 started.
one thing that really keeps like in terms of longevity, what keeps things going for a while is that you've got collaboration and other people to play with, and other people like just being around. And if somebody pranks you, you've got a reason to record.
Yeah.
Or if they're building something, you're like, I want to go check that out. Um, that definitely helps. I feel
Mm-hmm.
got other people to be around. I can't. I'm not a single player, and
Mm.
I couldn't. I don't know what keeps the solo world going.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
definitely tough.
I find what keeps the multiplayer stuff going for me is the fact that there's other people doing cool stuff.
Other people and then
Right.
creating a story, I feel like. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
you could do that in
Right.
single player, but I feel like it's not as
Well,
fun. You're just kind of being creative with your world as yourself.
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's like the best representation of yourself, I guess, on a single player. But you could do that on a multiplayer with other people. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Bit different, but for sure.
I
It's hard
mean,
to say.
I was talking to Whitefire about this, and because he's a big single player guy, and he prefers single player over SMP, just because of the pure fact that it's your world. You get to do whatever you want. Every decision you make is yours.
Mm,
Um, I mean, and I just think I understand that to an extent, but I still find it very easily you're able to get bored easier in a single player world, like you're saying. Um, uh, like when I was doing my Blondskonk's building world, which was a creative single player building a map, whatever. Um, I have no motivation for that. Afterlife and whatever is going to work for me. For me, it's more of like what am I going to have the most fun with, and also what is going to do the best in terms of content for me.
Yeah.
Um, I find that's what drives me in what I'm doing in Minecraft. So,
Mm-hmm.
and what's going to be the most interesting at that time. So,
well, maybe I turn the question back on you. Like, what's kept Afterlife alive this long?
I mean, it technically hasn't.
Okay, well, before that,
Well,
then,
technically, yeah.
I
like,
mean,
because
there was a hiatus period, right?
yeah,
But like,
you
I
still
think
talk to everybody.
not in the hiatus period, really. Like, we stopped
Okay.
being Minecraft. Me and Skunk
Yeah.
went on our own separate ways with Afterlife because it was just basically me and him. And then we became a
Yeah.
gaming group. But we went to Overwatch and then we went to Fortnite and then we're back
Took a little
here.
bit of a break. Yeah.
So,
But
mm. I
I
mean,
think again, I think it's just the content. I was gonna say. I think it's just the content, whatever we're more into, and I think the content has just kept it going. Whatever we're feeling like recording and doing in terms of content has kept this group going um, over the years because that's what it's based around, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, its foundation is content, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
like whatever. So like okay, so we're in the Fortnite, we're in the Overwatch. Now it's like okay, now we're back to Minecraft, whatever. So that's you know that's I mean that's just what the group's been based around, kind of. But now it's based around Minecraft. Full on, I would say.
Yeah.
So I don't see that changing.
I think going back to like single player versus SMP content, kind of taking white stance here. Like one reason you could prefer single player, I mean, I felt this like not really as much anymore, but sometimes, you could be busy for like a very long period of time. You could have like difficulties recording and whatnot. And
Mhm.
there could be a sense of pressure to keep up some sort of standard for the server. You don't want
Oh,
to let people
absolutely.
down
Yeah.
and whatnot. You kind of just want to, um, with a single player, you can kind of just move at your own pace, whether you have stuff going on in real life. You can kind of
Right.
put out episodes whenever you feel like you need to.
Well,
I
go
prefer
ahead.
that pressure that like
Mm,
stuff is happening and I'm gonna miss out on it, sort of thing.
Right.
Like
Right.
FOMO, I guess, but not to that extent. Like I see stuff happening and I want to be a part of it. So
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why that drives me to keep going.
Right.
Really.
And I was gonna say exactly what you said because that's what Kyle told me the other night. Is that what drives him is what everybody else is doing on the server. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like, just like, okay, got Wintertooth building this diagonal castle over here. How can I, you know, kind of sort of like compete? Be like, all right, how can I be as great as Wintertooth? You know what I mean? Like we're trying to like all like sort of just compete with each other on the
Let's
server
all
and
build
just
our
like
own town hall.
yeah, like just like see what's going on, get a feel for the group and just be like, all right. I love SMPs because I feel like there's more content there. And I just feel like there's more like going on. That's why I'm so into it because it's like, okay, somebody pranks me, I have a video. You know what I mean? And I just love it for that simple fact that it's just like you never seem to run out, especially now with everybody that we have in the group. It's just like there's just so much going on.
Mhm.
Like I mean, right after this, we have a duo event. That's going to be a recording. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just there's just I don't know.
It's
That's
definitely like harder to have stale stuff. Like you can just keep switching
right,
it up. You don't do building on building on building,
right,
or just like,
right,
yeah.
right. Or not just building farms. We're not just hey, we're going to trade with villagers. Hey, we're going to do the typical Minecraft stuff. Although people do like that stuff, I find it more interesting when you have like a story, when you have pranks. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff going on.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah. Single player is just one thing I feel like in Minecraft multiplayer. You can have so much variety, like you said. Whether you want to do your single player groove in multiplayer, sure, you can have that as a possibility, or
mhm.
you can do role play, prank somebody, like you said, or even probably just go on an adventure with somebody, which is
Yeah,
even more potential.
yeah,
A lot more I feel like that could be offered in multiplayer, but there's
a lot
people
more
that only
ideas.
enjoy the whole single player aspect.
Right.
I
Mm.
guess if we've made it this far, I'd like to hear what other people think. Like what in terms of the audience, what do you think? Like single
What do
player,
you
multiplayer?
enjoy?
Yeah.
What does the audience like?
Yeah. What
But
do you
it's
like watching?
oh, I guess watching, yeah. What do they like watching?
Oh.
But I was gonna say from like playing perspective, it's not really the same for them, right? They don't get to experience what we have really. Like they kind of do,
Mhm.
but not really, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because like I feel like with their multiplayer experience, it's probably short burst of energy for it. Like
Right.
probably not as many people. I mean, unless they go and play on a public server, I guess, then maybe that's potential there. But typically, you have a group of friends that are like like three other people besides yourself, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. But Like I feel like that
Eventually just
energy.
die out.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
I've been on several servers that are like little friend groups that we just play Minecraft for
Oh,
2 or
yeah.
3 days
Yeah.
and then it's over. We never touch that world again. And so many memories I make on those worlds and the screenshots. Actually screenshots too. It's like I'm a hoarder of screenshots. I have
I have a
screenshots
bunch.
dating back to 2012 when I started playing.
Mm.
And I guess in that aspect, it's fun to like hang on there on
Yeah.
multiplayer.
So I don't know. It'd be interesting to hear what they think from like a watching perspective and then playing perspective, because like
Mhm.
their playing perspective's totally different from what we have to offer. Because
Right.
what we actually have a lot more role play. Like I feel like they might not be able to do role play as easily, or wouldn't make sense for them as much because they're not recording it, or maybe like storyline stuff, or maybe things that they
Mhm.
build wouldn't make as much sense. So
Yeah.
or pranks or mini games, like some of the mini games are probably just like not worthwhile for them. So be interesting to hear what they think.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say, in terms of like stream audience, I feel like a server is more fun when you're streaming because like the chat can kind of like tune in and be like, hey, go mess with them, go creeper bomb them. They can kind of like give their input of what they want to do. Whereas like a single player world, it's sort of like, okay, maybe you could build this, maybe you could build again back to like the same old, but like there's more options for the audience. I feel like with streaming and stuff,
Yeah.
what they can
Yeah,
say.
for sure.
So from YouTube perspective, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You guys make your beds in the morning?
No.
Look at that. You see that back there? Does that look mate? That is not mate. Look at that.
I mean, you just
That's
got out
sterile.
of bed 5 minutes before the podcast, so
Yeah. I mean, I do, but today's like not a good day.
I feel like Mari kind of has to, or
Yeah, like my setup is directly kind of in front of my bed. So if I'm doing anything face cam, like streaming or podcast, I kind of just cover everything. I get
Mm.
lumps of clothes on one side. Yeah, not great.
No.
do you GP? You can't
Of
see
course,
yours.
that's why I asked.
You're one of those people, gosh.
Okay. Morning routine is important. You wake up, you make your bed.
You don't have one of those.
Wait, what?
We
I
don't
don't
have
have
that.
any routine.
Oh, a morning
Mm.
routine's important.
Yeah.
For me,
Well, I
it's
mean-
been. Oh, sorry. I should talk to the mic. For me, it's been wake up and then chat on Discord for like 2 hours, and then start doing some actual work.
I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I go with the philosophy making your bed is bad because you gotta let all that bacteria there leave. So
The heck kind of philosophy is
Let the
that?
sweat evaporate.
yeah,
What are you?
because- yeah, there's a study that was done that by
Oh,
making your bed, you're leaving bacteria in there or encouraging it. So by leaving your bed unmade, you allow bacteria to leave or not form there.
Where's this study?
Google's your friend. So yeah. Plus, I mean, you're just gonna get back in, so there's no point.
Exactly. It's so nice to get into a made bed.
No.
Okay,
So
I will
annoying.
agree with that. I will agree. There's something about a made bed, like even just laying on top of the made bed. It's just nice. Like I
Well,
have
Laying
my
on top,
brothers
yeah.
and my mom will just come in here and be like, "Oh, your bed's made," and they'll just lay on my bed. I'll be like, "Get off my bed, bro! I just made that."
exactly.
Like,
So maybe you're encouraging others to lay on your bed, so then you should unmake it so they won't
Yeah,
feel
unmake
encouraged,
it.
Skunk. See, there you go. Thanks for the argument.
When Jay came over here to check out my room and setup and everything, he went right on my bed. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What are you doing?" And I brought Brian
Yeah.
over here. He was like under the covers, and I'm like, "What are you crazy people?"
That's kind of a pet peeve. Like if you have like your street clothes on, I guess, your dirty clothes, you can't sit on my bed. That's where I'm gonna sleep.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah.
Now I always have to make my bed because before I put my laundry on it because it's like I gotta have that flat surface and like the
Yeah,
bed's
the
like
fold and
perfect
whatnot.
the perfect thing. So do you like push your blankets to the side? Be like,
Well,
not
where
gonna
do you
do
fold
that.
your clothes, right?
Yeah. Like where do you fold your clothes? Jay.
Where do
Jay and
I?
the other one,
Yeah.
yeah.
At my apartment, it's typically on my bed since that's the only flat enough thing.
But do you like make it first before or do you push the blankets to like the side? What do you do?
It kind of depends. Like sometimes I'm like I feel like it doesn't get flat like during the winter because I had like 3 blankets, so like it would clump
Yeah.
up at certain spots because there's 3 of them and you can't like perfectly make that as easily. So then I'd just be like, okay, I'll just like plop it out and then use the flat surface there instead. So it kind of depends.
I always have to make my bed before I fold laundry because then I use that.
Because I mean, I would try to make it, but then it wouldn't fully work for like folding. Like it's not flat enough because there's 3 blankets. It's too cushiony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I typically just push the blankets side.
You just make it. That's what I do.
It's super easy. It's a 2-step process, okay? Get out of bed,
Now-
step 1.
Now,
Step 2, grab the blanket and flick it, and then it's on your bed.
I've had some accidents doing that. Oof. Like
I don't
knocking
know.
over lamps and everything. Oh my gosh.
Sit next to a lamp?
Yeah, well, yeah, this lamp.
A
like,
lot of
I
people
hit,
do that.
I hit this lamp right here. I hit this before that thing fell over. Everything fell off. Oh my! Hit the lamp. The blinds back there. They go crazy. Oh my! The mess.
Yeah, I like those black
wi-
drapes.
The wind. The wind. That's actually a blanket.
Huh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you sleep like right next to a window. Does that wake you up?
No. This is like my head's up on this side.
Yeah, but it could
So-
still, right?
Like the light just leaks
well,
through.
his blanket's big enough to cover the sides.
Oh
Though.
yeah, it covers everything. I
okay.
just don't put it down because I usually open up the window, let some fresh air in here. So that's usually why it's up.
Is that
Yeah.
Feng Shui?
Yeah, it functions.
No, Feng Shui.
What?
If
Yeah, it functions as it blocks the light.
Is
What?
Never mind.
Feng Shui?
Never mind.
What does that mean?
Shui.
I thought he was just saying like a Canadian version of it. That's what they say in Canada over there. They go Feng Shui, and it's like okay.
Okay,
No.
bud.
It's
What?
Chinese geomancy.
What does that mean?
Traditional practice, which is like, a certain balance to an interior or like an exterior, like where you live. It'll improve like, I don't know, your health and productivity based on how balanced everything is.
So yeah, does
Yeah.
it function? Basically, yes, it functions.
No,
Kind of,
it's
not
like,
really.
Like when something's feng shui, it kind of like helps improve your mental health. Like it adds like a different aura vibe going on. Like when you get your little what's that little incense? That kind of adds like a tiny bit of feng shui to your thing going on over there. Did I
You
just
saw that? Your hand gesture.
When you get your little, like your little.
Your hand gesture.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna
end.
end the Afterlife podcast here. We've been going on for a hot minute, so
Oh, Lord.
we're just gonna end it on that note. You guys have anything you guys want to say before
Little
we
Flip
end?
it and
right
ship
here.
it.
Okay, so just a reminder, we're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube, and then we have a Discord, tiny.cc/AL Discord, and then also all the members are linked in the description down below at streaminglinks.com/AfterLife SMP.
Oh,
And also, we are taking topic suggestions and questions in the YouTube comments, and then also on our Discord. Discord's our preference, but you're welcome to do it wherever you're comfortable. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching episode 18 of the podcast.
Don't make your beds, guys.
Make your bed, you crazy
'em.
people. Come on
Your
now.
routine.
Let the bacteria out.
Oh, I gotta pee. I've been holding that forever. Oh, Lord. I really
Skunk?
have been.
Do you have pants on?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
All right, we can't see you. That's good.
Imagine if you didn't. Little bucket.
Yeah, I didn't think about the motion I made until afterwards. I was like, why are you guys laughing? I was like, it was the motion, wasn't it?
Is this incense? Like I don't know. I would be like,
No, he has all the stupid little sticks that he lights. I don't know.
oh,
Candles. Or oh yeah, no, those
The incense
oil
sticks.
diffusers.
yeah.
Well,
That's interesting. I'm a little rusty. I haven't been on the podcast for like 4 or 5 episodes.
yeah. You,
All right,
you
I
don't
gotta,
like
I
this
gotta go
anymore.
let one out as well.
Yeah, this is Mario's typical time to take a dump.